Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 10 of my MacArthur's America campaign here in Hearts of Iron for Kaiserreich. So before we get started here, I just wanted to take just a quick minute here to actually talk about this guy who I'm trying to get to essentially rule Russia, turn Belarusia into real Russia, and that is, Uladzimir here, aka Vladimir, aka Waldemar Wilhelm Ludwig Friedrich Victor Heinrich, who is he is Wilhelm's nephew, or I should say at this point this Wilhelm's cousin. He was Willie II's nephew by his younger brother Henry. So a couple interesting things about this guy. He was a hemophiliac. Let's not forget about that inbreeding that was always going on in the in these European royal families, particularly Queen Victoria's brood. So he was a hemophiliac and was mostly a recluse for most of his life, and in fact died of it in 1945 towards the end of World War II because this town that he was in, the United States Army had come through and they were commandeering all of the doctors so that they could go tend to the concentration camp prisoners, and so his doctor wasn't able to service him one day and he wasn't able to get the blood transfusion he needed, and so he died. Now, in this world, he becomes the king of Belarusia when because of his father being elected as the king, obviously like 20 years earlier, before the events that we're in now. Right now we're in 42, so this is like 20 years earlier. And then, of course, eventually his father dies, and then he inherits the throne. Speaks no Russian, or at least very little, and hold on a second, actually, it turns out he has a little biography here. Yeah, nephew of the emperor, German by birth, has assimilated into Ruthenian culture, though his adopted nation is poor, and by German standards quite backwards. It is rapidly modernizing with an increasingly uncertain political climate, both in Belarus and abroad. I'm just going to call him Vladimir. Seeks to lead his country and people into a brighter future while mitigating the influence of political radicals. Mitigating radicals? Social Democrats are running the countries! Anyway, let's get going here and continue with the advance by Ligro, who... Actually, let's talk about him a little bit, too. So, Ligro, what is going on here? Leonard Gouraud, whose army I've named Leonard's Iron Wood. No relation to Leonard Wood, incidentally. At least as far as I know, there's no relation between the two of them. So he was, this guy was a signal corps commander during the First World War, but then in between, so like he was in charge of like buying radio equipment and things like that. But in between the wars, he went to infantry school in the 20s to get training on that. He also went to tank school. But in infantry school, he would end up graduating in the same class as Omar Bradley. Hold on a sec. Yeah, let's get that. As Omar Bradley, first in his class, Bradley was number 2 in his class. Man, I'm really short. I need some steel bad. Steel and tungsten. Okay, better. We got a bunch of cavalry divisions that are just about ready to go. Oh yeah, I'm still enlisting to the Federation. I think we can stop that now. Okay. So, where were we? Yeah, Leonard's Ironwood. So he was a member of the infantry, and during World War II he had a couple of different commands, but the main one I want to talk about is how during D-Day he was actually the first corps commander to hit the beach. The corps that he was commanding was the 5th Corps, so that was the one that had the big red one in it, the 1st Infantry Division of the United States. And when the war in Europe ended, actually I think technically before it ended, but the United States was already thinking about how they were going to transfer people from Europe to the Pacific. George Marshall, who was Eisenhower's superior, remember Eisenhower was Supreme Allied Commander, but that was in Japan. That wasn't everywhere. Not in Japan, in Europe. Eisenhower wrote a letter to Marshall giving him a list saying, basically, this is the list of commanders who I think should go to the Pacific. They are all experienced and they all can take men through basically anything. Like, I trust them in any sort of conditions implicitly. So we go signal. Let's get some signal companies in Leonard's name. And so like Patton was on the list, and Bradley, and so was Gouraud. So that's a little bit about him that we now know. So yeah, I think a pretty decent replacement for Jesus Christ himself, since he's a field marshal these days. Okay, oil production. We're nearly there, everybody. We're nearly there. Okay. About to start building some synthetic refineries here just so I can get oil. Okay. That'll do it. Right, the better anti-tank guns. Yeah, we're in 1943. How time flies. There we go. Logistically, how are we doing? Everything's nice and green. Perfect. Still getting ready to intervene and attack the Entente. But most of Central Asia is under our sway. Do these guys still need to be training? You know what? I think that's fine. We can just stop that. Trading for a little bit more tungsten than I need. And I don't know why Belarus is giving me so much trouble. How much longer until Russia capitulates? They're right there. They're right on their chins. They don't have Vladivostok. Fall of Paris? What? What happened? I wasn't paying attention, but hey, that's great. Reports from Paris confirm that the Communard capital has been captured by advancing German troops after furious fighting across its large avenues in the Seine. Communard forces put up stiff resistance, hoping to delay the German forces for as long as possible, but eventually were beaten back. Wow! What the heck? And Russia just called in Canada, as predicted. So now we're going to go over here, and we're going to call the, let's see, Kruger, you are the Manitoba. Wait, it's Manitoba? Manitoba. Yeah, Manitoba front. And you guys haven't done anything yet. We still don't have the naval superiority we need in the Mariana region. Those plans aren't even serious. This is going to be the Quebec. Wait, how do you spell Quebec properly? We'll call this the Ottawa front. Make it easy. Ottawan front. And this guy's ready for a new trait. Should I just give him like Panzer Expert? Well, we'll just give it to him. Not that he needs it. Anyway, go and go. Should be able to make swift work of the Canadians. They've only got 41 divisions total. Did I see that right? They're already on all adult serve. Where's all their army going? Where's it been disappearing to? It's also ASEAN. I guess they're wasting it all on freaking naval invasions or something. I don't know what's going on. And where is Russia's capital right now? Is it in the east? Oh, right. Baku, I knew that. And there's no ports over here. Can I ask them maybe to give control of some of these states so I can... France just capitulated. Oh my goodness. And Spain and the Entente... Wait, isn't the Entente at war with Germany? Oh, shoot. Germany. You have to... There goes Italy. Germany, you have to take Spain. You have to take Spain. Quickly. Get down there. Get down there, quick. While it's empty. I think it's empty. I think the whole... There shouldn't be anybody in the whole peninsula right now. Go. Look at them. They're just stopping at the border, you fools. They are at war with the Entente, aren't they? British war on German Empire. West Indies, Russian war. Are they at war with Spain? Spain's technically capitulated. I don't understand, but please go and get in there. Get to Barcelona at least or something. All right. So I think what we got to do now is we're wasting time hanging out here in Central Asia. Let's come over here and finish Russia off. So that's going to take a little bit of time for them to get in position. Meanwhile, we've already taken Ottawa and Montreal. Yeah, they are not in a good position at all. Logistics, how's that? What am I lowest on? Artillery, I'm good. Infantry, I know it looks like I have a stockpile, but let me assure you I don't. Let's get some more. No, the motorized is... Actually, yeah, let's get a little bit more motorized. Fill up on fighters, fill up on all this stuff. Okay. Now we need... Let's get these. There we go. Belarusia is starting to get its hands on all that nice steel. Come on, Germany. All right, they're starting to go in there. The Dominion of India is hindering them. Oh, Afghanistan joined the Entente. Oh, so really we should... I'm sorry I'm coughing a ton today. Really, maybe instead of capitulating Russia, we should go down... No. Never mind. One thing at a time. Let's go down here, capitulate Russia by taking the Caucasus, and then we're going to come down through Central Asia to the Dominion of India and hit them. Man, this war is getting wild. I love it. All right, when do you come north here? All right, Quebec is falling. We kind of left some area around Buffalo open, but that's okay because we'll just come down here. And it won't be a problem. See, the Alaska front looks good as well. Yeah, we're gonna make real short work of them. See, now the ironic thing here is that the Third International might last for quite a while, because now we have to focus on the Entente. I don't think any of us has the energy to be dealing with a naval invasion of Britain. And yes, I am fully aware that the war with Japan yet rages on. Where is the Mariana region? What's the one that lets me look at the seas? Over here. Okay, do I have any navy not doing anything? You guys come... Oh, they're repairing, right. Why are submarines repairing? That's dumb. There we go. Better. Okay. So, yeah, my allies are ripping into Afghanistan pretty well. Over here, I'm not so sure. Oh, no, we got the green bubbles, as they look pretty stacked up. Lots and lots of Russian divisions in my encryption, and decryption is slacking. Don't I have that maxed out? Well, anyway, in 1943, Reconstruction will finally be over. Years of poor economic management and civil strife have not left our minds, but their most damning effects are diminished. Whatever. Okay, Germany's looking good here. They're trying to push the Entente out of like the Nice area. All right, what's the German pact look like these days? Oop. Oh, what's going on? There we go. There goes Russia. We didn't even have to go all the way down there, but looks good. Okay, now Gurwood, come and aid the fight down to India. Oh yeah, and technically the Tibet also. Russian Empire is wide. Oh jeez, this frickin' peace treaty. Okay, who's still technically a major power in the Entente? Is it just Canada and the Mongols? When the hell did the Mongols join the Entente? Oh, because they were under Russia's protection. Right. Okay. So if that's the case, is if the Dominion is not considered major? Oh, they are. Okay, so we are gonna have to go down there. Things are getting confusing here. Oh, okay, cool. So this is done. Commune of France is done. Let's see. Who do we want to give this to? I guess we could just give it to Germany and let them deal with it. I don't really care. Ukraine. Where's Germany? There we go. All of it's yours, Germany. Do with it whatever you wish. Not my problem. Okay, yeah, so this is looking good-ish. We do have some naval combat going on in this area, but yeah, we're also sending out the invading divisions. How's this looking? Yeah, we got them pretty outnumbered. That's fine. Okay. Now when it comes to Japan, I think Japan is mostly still just confined to its islands. It looks like Germany's releasing France. What is going on? Come on now. Okay, we're good. What just happened out here? French Kingdom, and they created the Duchy of Brittany. Okay, things are looking good. Let me check in on Germany's manpower. I'm getting a little worried here. No, they got like 1 million left, though they are on all adult serve, so they are getting stretched out. All right, a lot of infrastructure we're still dealing with here. How has Canada not capitulated again? Ah, Vancouver. I always gotta take these. I always gotta take Vancouver and Victoria. Forget that. Looks like the Austrians are helping out the Canadians. Am I seeing that right? Or yes, Serbia and Austria have both sent divisions out here. Let's also try to get over here to Halifax. The Americans fighting Serbians in Canada. What a wacky world Kaiserreich creates sometimes. Okay, no, let's pick up the... Yeah, the M16 rocket looks good. Okay, we're dealing with some attrition issues out here. But we've got them on the retreat. Very good now. Yeah, Entente is mostly just this blob in Central Asia. That's realistically what's left of it. Look at all these losers we got down here. Iran just got in on this war. Oh, we didn't take Toronto? No wonder they're still haven't capitulated. Making me look silly. Alright, so with Toronto, they should maybe capitulate. There it is. King Edward flees Canada with the situation in the Canadian Commonwealth seemingly beyond hope. King Edward VIII has fled the country with the rest of his family, heading into exile at a secret destination perhaps to guard one last sliver of hope that the British monarchy could yet survive. With the king goes the Entente Alliance, Canada's allies now cast adrift and left to their own destinies, as well as any possibility that the British could perhaps one day retake the home islands. I love that new event. It's great. Peace conference is over. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody discussed this with me. Oh. Oh, loud beeping. Damn. Alright, so basically tons of peace treaties. Who are we still at war with? Okay, we are technically still at war with a lot of these people. Or no. Alright, yes, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, right? Where's Belarusia? Belarusia. Where are you? Wait at the bottom. What are you hiding for, buddy? This all belongs to you now. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. No. Reset. Oh shoot. Now they got the stupid Tibet, whatever. Then maybe they'll just puppet it or something. But you know, we'll just give the Mongols in Uyghur and all that. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Oh, I love it. Let's see, are they gonna puppet Tibet though? Kind of make this thing a little easier on all of us. Damn, I wish I knew Belarus's tag. Maybe I could just tag over and release it for them and clean it up, you know. Whatever, it's fine. So yeah, the Entente is gone, and I'm still technically fighting Canada. Reconstruction's over though. Okay, so what is there left to do then? I guess I could just keep working on my army or something, but I feel pretty good. United together, everyone gets army experience, dollar diplomacy. Yeah, I gotta take that. I guess let's start heading down towards the American century. Oh, I still haven't rebuilt the South. Whoops. Okay, oh yeah, as for Canada, well, just as Caesar had Gaul, so shall we have Canada. I can afford it. I got the political power. Actually, I barely have the political power. So let's real quick just rebuild the South. Okay, there we go. Fate of Canada. Should we just take it now? Okay, Afghanistan. Who should get Afghanistan? You know what, Belarusa? You continue to win the great game. Wait, no, that's Poland. Whoops. No, not Poland. Do this a few times. All right, where are they? Lithuania, Germany, Wallonia. Am I taking crazy pills? Where are they? There it is. You have won the great game. This German now rules Afghanistan via Russia. All right, let's just it's our manifest destiny to annex Canada, create a loyal Canada. Doesn't concern Frenchmen, liberate Quebec, and annex Canada. Yeah, I'm going to do that to trigger some people. People get so upset about the Canadian thing. I mean, the Quebec thing. Let's do that. Yeah, that should make people nice and upset. Okay, Spain. Who's going to get that? Who's going to get Spain? We could just puppet it. We probably should just puppet it. Or we could just give it to France. Just end all this nonsense about arguing about Bourbons and stuff and just give it all to the French kingdom. Let's just unite the crowns. The dream of Louis XIV. This was his dream, right? Everything that we're watching. Yeah, that's, you know what? That's exactly what we are going to do. We're not allowed to do that. Okay. Oh, I just got hit pass about 1 billion times. That's all. All right. French kingdom, where are you now? Where'd they go? There we go. All right, take all that. Beautiful. The dream is realized. Who's next? Nobody's next? Guess we have to capitulate them or something. But now, you know, we're going to be able to focus a little bit easier on Japan. Oh, there we go. There's Portugal. And, you know, if France got Spain, we don't want the border gore, right? So we're going to just sort of pass that over to them as well. There we go. Just a nice, clean border. Isn't that nice? They're both Romance languages. They'll figure it out. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Qing and Japanese have quit. Fighting, that is. Okay, now what? So the Qing are looking kind of big. The Mongols are... Yeah, they're getting beat up. We've got one division. Who's out there fighting, I wonder? Very strange. Uyghur. There's actually a guy in one of my classes. He's doing a paper on this. I think tomorrow I'm going to hear him talk about it. He's going to do a presentation on the Uyghurs. He's doing like the history of the Uyghurs in China. And I hope I am pronouncing it right. I think it's a hard thing to pronounce. I'm pretty sure it's Uyghur. I think I heard him say that. Uyghur. Even though it starts with a U, it makes the W sound. I also got to give a presentation tomorrow. But I'm already ready. Don't worry, guys. I'm not procrastinating from getting ready for a presentation by playing Hearts of Iron 4. Actually, I already finished the presentation last week, but the person before me took too long, and so I did not present. Which is fine by me. I'm already done. So just means I have nothing to do for that class anyway. Plenty to do in the rest of them. Let's get this some 10 over here, 10 there, 10 there. Okay. We've got that. Let's pick up now this so we can get harder motorized divisions, although I don't think I'm going to need any breakthrough stuff. The war definitely seems to be winding down overall. Who is left? Yeah, we got a bunch of no-name factions we still need to take out. You know, Edward just fled to the Dominion of India. So much for the secret place he was running to. We see you, George. I mean Edward, you're right there. You're right frickin' there with a third of the subcontinent. It's kind of hard to miss you. All right. Well, anyway, let's see here. Let's get the special forces thing. Was I making Marines? I forget. Okay, we got these cavalry divisions queued up. I could have sworn I was making Marines. Okay, I do have some. Let's make some more. Okay, that's cool. No, if we're gonna make any more of these, might as well keep digging the big Berthas. How many of these can we queue up? Alright, that's too many. So 24. Whoops, misclicked. Put that on low priority. What's next? Technological cooperation, dollar stuff, joint military. Let's see what the rainbow-colored war plans are, because I don't think that did anything for me when I was in my Pacific game. Super weapons on a budget. In the last few years, our military research has focused on the potential for internal conflict, narrowing our focus and budget for longer-term projects. This year's congressional budget has fortunately found some money to allocate to a long-term project. 3 plans are presented to the military high command to meet and exceed the military projects of our rivals. The first is a rocket by Goddard, theoretically capable of delivering explosives from miles away without risking pilot lives. The second is Oppenheimer's planned theoretical bomb using radioactive heavy metals as researched in Austria and Germany. The third is a much cheaper plan as proposed by the eccentric Wilhelm Reich. He claims that a bomb can be made much cheaper using his own personal physics research. On our part, we don't know much about what Wilhelm Reich is talking about, but his reputation in Austria gives us some comfort in whatever science he's using. You know what? I'm just going to be a second. I just got to step away from the mic for a second because this reminded me of something. Okay, I'm back. So this actually reminds me, last night I was reading because I never finished it and I wanted to pick up the ending ones, but I thought I'd start from the beginning before I finish it up. I started reading this comic because I just couldn't sleep last night. You know, I was having one of those, you have those nights where you're just kind of up and you don't really know why. So I started reading this comic again called The Manhattan Projects, and it's initially from the point of view of Robert Oppenheimer, but so this is only giving away something that happens in the first few pages. The concept is that Robert Oppenheimer's twin brother, Joseph, kills him and replaces him before he goes to work at the Manhattan Project, and it's just a super trippy comic, really interesting art style, but like it's got Leslie Grove in it and Albert Einstein's in it, and it's just freaking cuckoo crazy sci-fi. Roosevelt, after he dies, he gets attached to a robot body and they make him immortal. And Harry Truman is like leader of this weird like sex cult or something. I don't know, or maybe it's just a regular cult. They just have sex also. But yeah, because I was reading that last night, we're gonna do the Oppenheimer bomb and see how that treats us. Okay, cool. We got the last of the rocket artillery all finished up, so we're done with that line. Maybe what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? Okay, escort efficiency. Gotta start getting ready for when we're gonna have to be relentlessly bombing the other areas. So let's see how the Union of Britain's Navy is looking. They're down to 91 ships. I think I feel kind of comfortable. Are these guys done repairing? You know what? However you are, you're fine. You're fine. Shut up. All right, come over here to the English Channel and start seeing if we can blow them right out of the water, right? So once we're trying to break through here down in India. Shouldn't be too hard. Yikes, they got a whole lot of manpower, but not much in the way of factories. Yeah. It doesn't even look like most of their divisions are here. And plus Iran is fighting them as well, so that's making things easier for us. What's the supply situation out here in some of these areas? Is this the right? Did I click the right? No, that's resource map mode. My bad. Oppenheimer's bomb is a success. Okay, what does that mean? An invitation by Oppenheimer was sent out to nuclear researchers, physicists, and engineers throughout Europe. The promise of escaping persecution in Europe has resounded most strongly to Jewish scientists, some of whom immigrated to the U.S. for the project. After a year and a half of experimentation and some cooperation with colleagues in Europe, a working atomic bomb is ready to be tested. The skies of Alamogordo, New Mexico lit up in a flash of destruction as the test bomb valediction exploded. Oppenheimer later said that the poem was named after his favorite John Donne poem, The Breath Goes Now. Get 100% research bonus for nuclear technology? Okay, whoa. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's how we're going to game the system. We're going to game the hell out of it. Just, okay. Check this out. We're going to switch this over, start researching it, then we're going to get the 100% research bonus for the final nuclear bombs. Okay. The breath goes now. Is it going to automatically just give it to this guy? Okay, no. So now, the next one, it's only going to take 1 day. So in a year, I'm going to have access to nukes. Wonderful. Well done, Oppenheimer. And thank you, Manhattan Project's comic, for me having read you last night. Yeah, it's a super trippy, trippy novel. Like, if you like Kaiserreich, if you like that whole concept of historical figures getting into wacky adventures that are not, regular timeline, I think you'd like the Manhattan Project's comic. I say that having not finished it, but I plan to finish it. I'm gonna pick up. I'm only missing one of the books. Probably finish it over Thanksgiving break or something. All right, what's outdated here? The rockets. Right, I knew that. Where are they? Over here. And where'd all my factories go? Oh, it's because I had. Wait, no. Yeah, where did all my factories go? Well, anyway, I think that was a pretty darn thrilling episode. Wow, the Entente has been destroyed. France capitulated. What's going on over here? We're blowing out these submarines. These are mostly wins for us, though. Actually, no. That's right, the freaking planes. So, okay, I think in the next episode, we actually probably should focus on dealing with the Irish Socialist Republic, to get Ireland as a jumping-off point. But more importantly, as an air base, so we could start shooting their planes out of the sky, because although they only have about 1,600 right now, Germany has almost that much all by itself, and France is getting up and running as quick as it can. Do they have the generic tree? Well, I guess that's not really a high priority to give the French kingdom a tree. I don't know what are they gonna do now? I wonder. Claiming Russian lands, ultimatum, seize our lands. They're working on their Air Force. They're going down to rocketry. Anyway, point is, very, very exciting episode. A lot going on there. And, wow, yeah, it's super fun. I'll see you guys in the next episode, in which we're going to hopefully take out the Dominion of India. After that, we might go over and finish off the Mongolians. Or have they already been finished off? Okay, it looks like they're already finished off, but we might go around and snipe some of these people who are still fighting, but I think we should really start to reprioritize the Third International. Japan is not fighting anybody except for our pact, so yeah, that's gonna probably be the last thing we do. Well, let's deal with Mosley, because he's only gonna continue to entrench himself more. Yeah, he's only gonna entrench himself more, so we gotta get some air superiority over Britain and just start bombing the hell out of it. To soften things up. And I'll probably do that with my Air Force. I don't think I'll actually get my own army over there to do that fight. I might bring them over here and take Vladivostok. I don't know. We'll have to see. But hope you all are enjoying this as much as I am. You have yourselves a great day. Bye.